Okay guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing some sort of very pink and girly Valentine's Day look using the Morphe James Charles. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I just kind of have like an idea in my head. So, I mean, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of jump into this. I feel like super girly in Valentine's right now. I have this heart necklace on that I got back at Disneyland a couple of years ago. It was like at that the Vault Disney store. Okay, it was in downtown Disney, and it was by a brand that was there like doing a trunk show, and I've just loved it so much. Obviously it's a lot, but for Valentine's Day I can get away with it, right? And then my shirt, it's actually like huge on me, but it has like lipsticks on it. So let's go ahead and jump on into this and have some Valentine's Day fun. Okay, so I'm gonna have you zoomed in because we're gonna focus on the eyes. I do apologize, I've got a lot of like leftover mascara and stuff on my eyes because I was at the gym earlier and I can't not wear mascara when I go to the gym. So when I showered, I just kind of let it run down in the shower. Anyways, so I'm going to start by prepping my eyes with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm going to use the JH08 brush to buff this out. You guys have like fun Valentine's Day traditions? I don't really have like a Valentine's Day tradition, but my family and I, we always get out of town and we go to California together right around Valentine's Day. So like when Valentine's Day comes around, I'm super excited because I'm like, oh, it's time to go out of town and have some fun. It's just how it has always been in our life. I'm going to go into the James Charles palette here and going to be working right out of here in the pinks and the purples. I'm super inspired by that look that Jaclyn Hill did back with the Blood Sugar palette, and I have been trying to get my hands on that Blood Sugar palette, but I don't know, I don't know if I'm just not following the right accounts or whatnot, and I'm missing the news flash when it restocks, but I always miss it. And so I'm kind of actually hoping when I get to California, you know, here in less than a week, and I hopefully going to go to a Morphe store while I'm out there, and maybe the Blood Sugar palette will be for sale in store, but I kind of doubt it. So fingers crossed, extra crossed, please. I've never done my eyes like this before, and I'm a little nervous, but Nikki Tutorials kind of does this technique, and I don't know if this is exactly that technique, but I'm going to try it out. But I'm going to go straight into the crease with this color right here. It's the hot pink, neon pink called Skip. I'm going to take my M573 brush. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Would you look at that? Woo! Alright, this is nerve-wracking. And I want this to like pop a lot like the Jaclyn Hill look did as well. So I might like really layer these on. It actually blends out a lot nicer than what I thought it was going to. I'm going to actually grab some tape and put it on my eyes, because I do want it to be like blown out but still sharp. That's kind of like where my anxiety with it kicks in, because I go, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm actually going to go in with the white color here called Flashback. And this is my M124 brush, and pop this under my brow bone here, or right on my brow bone. Use that as my brow bone highlight. Now I'm going to grab my M441 brush but I'm going to grab the color called Love That. Okay. Just kind of still my main technique where I'm building it up in the outer half of the eyelid and then taking it and buffing it into the crease. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take this old Sonia Kashuk brush of mine. It's just like an eyeshadow packing brush. And I'm going to go in with the color Escape right here. Just gonna dab this right here in the outer half. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. soft dome brush that I have. And the reason why I'm taking like some of my other like brushes that I haven't updated is because I want to go in with like a super clean brush that has not been touched by any other colors since, you know, going in with hot pinks. So I'm gonna go in with Love That again. Concentrate this more here in the upper part of my crease. So from here, I'm gonna take this Pro Artist Pro HD Long Wear Concealer. I'm thinking the LA Girl White Concealer would be very comparable to this. But I'm just gonna take this little dish here and kind of put some out. And I'm gonna take this Morphe B44 concealer brush and I wanna start cutting my crease. The reason why I'm not using the brush that's on the concealer is because I want to be super precise with this. And this is where I get super concentrated and super nervous and I start to lose confidence in myself. I'm gonna go back in with that Sonia Kashuk brush and I'm going to take the lighter purple shade called Single and I think I'm gonna do like a halo cut crease. I'm gonna pop this in here right on the inner corner. I'm gonna go back in with Love That and ever so slightly right on the edge of that halo cut crease. And then I'm gonna go back in with Escape and deepen up the outer V area. I'm gonna take a little bit of this NYX white liquid liner and I'm just gonna carve out the top of that before I go in with any other shades. We've had like crazy snowstorms here. I live in Utah. Crazy snowstorms all winter this year, and like not like little snowstorms. We're talking like 3 feet in a night, like dumping, and that's in the valleys, not even the mountains. So gotta love it. Oof. Yep, totally second guessing this decision. Okay. So now that I feel like I screwed that up, I'm going to grab, this is my Morphe M167, and I'm going to go in with this one right here called Pinkity Drinkity. I'm going to lay that down on top of all this action. Kind of want to cover up that white liner since I feel like I screwed it up. Hoping it just looks like more vibrant here. Oh no, it's like piecing apart. Crap. This is where we start to panic.
Don't panic, panic!
Don't panic, panic!
I want to put on some glitter that's going to complement this. So I'm going to go in with my MAC Reflex glitter in the color Reflex Gold. And I'm going to take some NYX glitter primer. And again, I'm going to put this on my little petri dish situation here. I'm going to go back in with the B44 brush to kind of stamp down some of that glitter primer. And I am like tapping and pressing it into this glitter primer to work it into the brush without like saturating it so I don't lay down too much product. But I'm just going to kind of go in this little V shape situation. And then I'm going to take this JH42 brush, itty bitty brush, and then pat it on. You want to pat and press.
Pat the puss, pat the puss.
Okay, I want to crispen up that top line, try to undo the damage that I did. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter in the color Pyro, and I'm going to lay this up here. And I just want to add a little more of that iridescent shimmer. I think it'll help to combat. And then I'm going to just add a little bit of that in with that glitter. I think I've somewhat redeemed myself. I don't think it's perfect, that's for dang sure. Like I said, I wasn't sure how this was gonna turn out. Okay, now I wanna add just a line of liner. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Jet gel liner. And I'm gonna take my M443 liner brush. I'm gonna pull the tape off here. Okay, so I feel very strange right now. So I want to go ahead and finish up my face and brows, and then we'll finish up the eyes. So I'm gonna go in with the Stellar Cosmetics primer. I do like this primer. I don't love it. It helps to fill in pores, but it doesn't help so much with longevity with me, or like keeping my oils at bay, or so you could say. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Fluidity Foundation. I'm not self-tan, so I think this is going to be a good color match, but I do also kind of want you guys to see what this performs like without me having to do a full-blown wear test on it, because I don't know if I'm quite there yet with it. It smells a lot like paint, like a lot like the Wet n Wild foundation. Okay, and I'm going to take my beauty blender, I'm going to spritz it real quick. Pink one, yes. And I'm going to buff this out. Maybe the beauty blender will make me like it more. I don't know. I'll just have to see how this goes. But it just, I don't know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the, what was that? It was Becca, that full coverage one that like Nikki Tutorials did that 24-hour crazy wear test with, that like she absolutely loves, but I like hated that foundation. And it was more to do with like the way it looked on the skin in person, because like in the video I remember it looked really nice, but in person it was like, I don't know, I definitely, it's still too light, but it definitely looks better with the Beauty Blender than when I used my brush with it. Like with my brush, it's hard to explain, but it would like catch onto certain dry patches on my skin. It would also like bunch up all weird and like spotty. So weird to explain, but that's exactly what it was. It just like looked spotty throughout my face. So I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty Concealer. This is the color 160. Again, Beauty Blender. I feel like once you put concealer on, it helps me at least, to feel better about a eye makeup look when I'm not super sure about it. I'm definitely trying to push myself out of my comfort zone with this look, for sure. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Sculpt Kit, and I'm going to grab Emphasize. Then now I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte and my Beauty Blender Puff. I'm gonna grab my Casey Holmes palette. Ooh. I have a whole like review of this coming up, but I'm going to post this look first before this one because I want to get this up before Valentine's Day. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go in with the bronze. This always makes you feel better. Always. I feel like once bronzer starts to come on, it's like, oh, okay, we're good. We got this, we can do it. And then for contour, I'm gonna go into my Makeup Forever, into my two sculpting shades. And I'm gonna use my JH05. And then I am going to go in with my JD Wadey nose contour brush. Okay, and then I'm going to take this Butter Blush in the color Rosy Pink. It is like bright pink, right? I feel like this is what we need maybe with this look. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows real quick. I'm just gonna use my NYX Precision Brow Pencil and I'll be right back. All right, I am starting to feel a little better about myself now. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the lower lash line. I'm gonna start off with this one right here called Love That. It's interesting. It's still alive. It's alive.
It's alive, it's alive, it's alive.
Oh, it's alive, guys. It made it. just do a little bit for now. I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with the neon pink called Skip, and I'm gonna really use this to blend out underneath and connect up with like that outer lash line, I guess you could say. And I'm gonna take my M432 and go in with the color Escape. And I'm just gonna take that right onto the lash line. Now for lashes, I'm gonna go in with the Essence Volume Stylist Mascara. I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs pencil in the color Earthquake. Earthquake, okay? Don't ask me, they're the ones who did it. And I'm going to just line my upper inner rim. And I'm going to go in with these lashes that I got on Amazon. They're the 5 pairs handmade eyelashes by Wellick Beauty Lashes. Okay, right there. They've got 15 pairs for 15 bucks. And they remind me a lot of the Flutter Lash in Intoxicating. I'm going to use the Sassy.
Didn't just get all fat and sassy.
Sassy. Eyelash glue. It's the black one. I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender Redo Spray. Because like I said, I've really been enjoying this. Actually, hold on. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to take this white liner from Marc Jacobs. It's the itty bitty one. I feel like my brows need just a little touch of more definition. Just going to line right underneath them, just to make that pop. Now I'll go in with the Redo Spray. Okay, so in the true ways of Miss Jaclyn Hill, I'm going to take my Hourglass Luminous Light, and I'm going to take the JH06 brush, and I'm going to take that all along tops of my cheeks like she does. She said it just gives her a really pretty glow, and I have to agree. At first I was kind of like, oh really? That's what you like? Now I get it. So now I'm going to go in with the Ofra Cosmetics Nikki Tutorials collaboration in Glazed Donut. It's the white one. It's my A23 brush. And I'm going to pop it right here. Just right there. Ooh. So I feel like this look needs a white highlight. Or a bright highlight. And not bright as in like highlight to the gods bright, but bright as in white. And then I'm going to take the E36 brush, little pencil brush, and I'm going to pop that right here onto my inner tear duct. I'm also going to use this right here to highlight my brow bone. I'm going to line my lips with Morphe Foolish. Crap, did I put my mirror? It's right here, next to my side. And then I'm going to take my MAC lipstick in the color Blankety. And then I'm going to take this NARS lip gloss in the color Santo Domingo. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this just super fun, super girly Valentine's Day look. Like I said, I totally got inspired by Jaclyn Hill's Blood Sugar palette tutorial. Oh, I still want to get my hands on that palette so bad. Still want it. I still think I'd rock it, and I still think I would love it. But for now, the Morphe James Charles palette just had to do, and I think it did really well. Like you saw, it was definitely the struggle bus express today, but it's okay. I wanted to kind of push myself out of my comfort zone, and I think I totally did that, obviously. So yeah, so I hope that you guys liked this look. If you did, please give it a big ol' thumbs up. Leave any comments, requests, questions, anything down below. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join the Allie Ann clan. I hope you guys have a fantastic Valentine's Day, whether that's, you know, you're out with your significant other, or you're hanging out with your girlfriends, or if you're curling up in your sweats and watching Netflix. Because let's be honest, it's probably what I'm going to do too, even though I'm married. Because we're going to celebrate when we're in California anyways. So I hope you guys have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.